Hello and good evening. Welcome to Survivors of Flame Session 1. It's the premiere, y'all. Woo!
Woo!
Y'all were supposed to all cheer. Come on now.
I know
Oh,
you can hear us.
hi! I didn't know.
Yeah, let's go.
I didn't know we're allowed to
Let's
speak.
go. That's what they do now, right?
All right, so hi, welcome. It's Survivors of Flame Session 1. Survivors of Flame is a D&D 5e actual play show coming to you live on Twitch and YouTube every other Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. My name is Gio, he, him, his, and I am your dungeon master. I am very excited to play with this illustrious cast of players going around. Let's get some introductions going. My hand didn't even show up. There we go. Going around. Let's get some introductions starting with our cast. Go ahead, give your name and pronouns followed by your character's name, pronouns, race, and class. The order is going to be AK, Michelle, Brad, and then Marcel. So AK, go ahead.
Hi, my name is AK. I'm he them. My character's name is Feyruz, also known as Faye. They go by they them. Yeah.
Race and class.
They are a warlock and they are half elf, half human. And did you say icebreaker? Did I need an icebreaker?
No, class. What class are you playing?
Oh, warlock. I said warlock. Yeah.
Warlock.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle.
Hello everybody. Yes, my name is Michelle, but I also go by Queen Weeb. But for today, for this whole campaign, my character's name is Luna Lembra. Their pronouns are they them. My pronouns are they she. And Luna is a paladin and race is Kalish Star.
Brad.
Hello, everyone. Name's Brad. He, him. My character is Yodar the Hermit. He's a hill dwarf, also he, him, and a monk. That is my god.
Your god cannot be heard, but your god cannot be heard on stream.
I can hear his god as his.
Sometimes we get like a passive message.
It comes through.
Yeah,
Yes,
Luna has this connection to dreams, and sometimes Luna can hear Yodar's god here telling him stuff.
Entire audience at this point thinks
Very
we're
passive aggressive god.
Very passive aggressive.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Marcel.
Okay, I'll go. My name is Marcel. He, him. My character's name is Jazz Duvale. He is a half elf artificer. Half elves represent. Half elf artificer. Also, he, him. What else? Did I miss something?
Did you say class?
Artificer, yes. Yep.
Artificer. All right.
That's
I think you got it. I blanked out for about 2 seconds
that.
approximately.
All right.
All right. This stream would not be possible if not for our incredible crew. On the ones and twos is our technical director, Raul. Say hello, Raul.
Hey.
Raul forgot to add his audio in so he could say hello. So let's give him just a second.
Hey, everybody.
Look on his face.
What's up?
Glorified.
Sorry, I had my microphone too loud, so I had to bring it down a little bit on the OBS.
I love hearing your voice.
Fuck am I supposed to say?
No, that was about it.
Just be like, thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, thank you guys for being here. My name is Alejandro Mendoza. I'm engineering tonight's show and every show in this whole campaign. I'm a glorified button pusher on this damn stream deck, and I do a lot of things. And yeah, you're not gonna hear me after this, so get used to not hearing me. But I'm here in the background. I'm a looming presence.
That's just a taste of what Yodar experiences
every day.
Yes.
Every day.
I just want to say nothing would work
Well,
So
that's
passive
enough of
aggressive.
that.
a bit, just a little bit, a little bit.
Also, we have our assistant director as well as our logo and overlay artist, AK.
Hi. I did all the things around.
Right.
Yeah, it was. It looks okay, so I'm happy with that.
It looks.
Did you hear that from my god?
amazing.
Yeah.
I heard it,
It looks
through
amazing.
Yodar. The little birdie.
I
kinda
just-
told me. But
You know, what I just realized
what?
What?
the players have not seen the overlay at all through this whole
I
process.
have.
We saw a little
You
bit.
have? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
we
Right.
did.
All right. Session 0. Right.
And I'm
we
literally
were
about to open
you have
Twitch
my
on
phone
the
number.
side to see how it looks.
Yes, I forgot that I had Marcel's phone number, and I did a third party shit,
I
all
had-
petty and shit. An accident.
As a good
Uh,
assistant director, I had to passively aggressively.
Yes, that's
message
okay.
myself.
That is okay.
That's my job. I'm a glorified secretary. Hello. I'm
No,
happy.
you're the
And we
muscle.
love
You're the muscle.
Love to see it.
Mhm.
and we love both you and Raul for the great work you're doing. And you, audience, can send them some love by sending your tips using the !tip command in the chat or going to stream/MeteorMartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17/tip. Any tips we get will go to AK and Raul for their invaluable work on this production. They have voluntarily done so much to make all of this work. Last, but certainly not least, thank you to everyone watching live on Twitch and YouTube, watching the VOD, or listening later to the audio version at anchor.fm/survivors of flame. All of you are making my dreams come true.
He's gonna start crying any moment now.
Oh, no.
Love to see it.
Nah.
You
I
cried
don't
before.
Sometimes I cry, but right now I'm not crying because it's bad bitch mode.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pull out your bad bitch. What is it, mug?
I had a whole dramatic thing I was gonna do, but I do as I command, and I am commanded. Michelle gave me this along with Louise for my birthday, and kind of manifested this campaign through this mug.
Dude.
It says Dungeon Master Geo. It's got a D20 on it. It's so cute. Anyway, now then, let's get into this session of Survivors of Flame.
Hey.
I don't know. I did.
I kind
I'm
of like
doing a
it.
lot of
It's getting
improv
hot.
today.
It's
High
getting hot in
fiving
here.
everybody on the
It's
screen.
getting hot in here.
We'll workshop.
Oh
it.
wait,
We'll
I'm not gonna
workshop it.
start. Dang it! I always do this. I want to start singing.
What?
Not now.
Yeah, please. no. DMCA.
All right.
DMCA'd in the first episode.
Yeah. right.
My bad.
All right.
To performance of our theme song that just
We begin our tale midday in the busy little town of Taurine. Taurine sits in the nation of Etruria, just 6 hours away from the capital city of Artijan, surrounded by grassland, farmland, and little hills. Many travelers pass through Taurine during the day, make purchases at the town market on the east side of town, check the notice board at mid-hill for news and work, peruse the general store, and enjoy a quick meal at Generique's Inn and Tavern, or Tavern and Inn. Some patrons even stay the night at Generique's before continuing their travels. Luna, you have just arrived on foot to Taurine at about midday amongst a crowd of new arrivals. What would you like to do?
Before it gets dark, Luna would like to look around,
Mhm.
see if there's any available place to sleep. Maybe
To sleep.
find a job for the next day if available at the same place where they are going to sleep. Or and then maybe after looking around, Luna will try and see how big this town is, kind of get a sense of how many people are in it and all that, because they love to learn about new things and to see if they know anybody or anybody that would recognize them.
Okay. Which would you like to do first? Like it's midday, like noon, 1 o'clock.
I'd
So you got plenty
say
of daylight.
I got plenty of daylight. Maybe first look around, see if anybody
around?
recognizes me.
Okay. Make Make an investigation check.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay, so describe for me what Luna looks like what they're wearing and like any accoutrements that they have on as they're walking around. Trying to just, see if anybody like I assume you're just like trying to be seen so somebody could be like, Luna?
Yes, so Luna wants to get people's attention, but not too much. Still gets a little bit of a social anxiety, but wants definitely someone to recognize them. They're wearing like I never know how to say these, like some pants, like traveling pants,
Mhm.
traveling kind of, what is it, like a raincoat-ish, black, purple colors. Do you want me to describe like how they look all of Luna, like
Yeah, as much
everything?
detail as you would like to give at this time. Like if there's
Okay.
something you don't want to reveal until later, I get that.
Okay. So Luna is a mid-size person. Um, they they mostly wear boots because they travel a lot. Um, not fancy boots, just traveler boots. Um, doesn't like wearing really flashy stuff, but um, for today, they're wearing something a bit more like, I guess that, what is, how do you call it? Llamativo. I'm trying to think of the word in English, but that somebody would point out, like, oh, this person's not from here, type of deal.
So you're trying to
And
stand out a bit.
I'm, yes, standing out a little bit. Just this first time, because they're new and they want somebody to recognize them. So black boots, dark purple pants, and the dark coat. They're carrying a backpack. Um, they don't have too much because they travel a lot. So just enough of survival gear, kind of. Um, and yep, that's how much I'm willing to tell right now.
Okay. And remind me what your investigation check was?
13.
13. Okay, so you're looking around, not trying to be like, look everyone, it's me, because that's weird. But
Yeah.
you do
But
want
that's
to
not
like
Luna
you're
too.
like, yeah, walking around, standing out in the way of like a person stands out wearing a lot of purple, and like having a full pack and like looking like having like a nice set of clothes, especially someone having traveled. Like as you're walking around, you're seeing like at the crowd that came in with you, they're like dispersing to other places like the general store and like going to market. Some people are at generiques and like, like their clothes are like, you look at them, you're like, you can tell they've been traveling for a while. But like your clothes, despite your travels, you take care of your stuff. And so it is taken care of. Unfortunately, you don't really like when you're looking at people, like looking to see if anybody is noticing or getting like a recognition. It's not really recognition, they're just like noticing you in like in these nicer clothes, but not in a way that they're exactly like being like, oh, they're so weird, or I need to ask them why they're wearing this. Like you stand out, but not in a way that like alarms anybody. So let's say like if you're walking around for a bit, do you feel like you would head closer to east for the town market, or do you feel like you would get closer to like the middle?
Luna would like to go through the middle just to
To the middle.
kind of get
Okay.
a space of where the middle of the town is, and then go from there.
All right. So right at the middle, you see this like slight hill, like it's kind of barely a hill, at the middle of town. There's a beautiful fountain made of like, I don't know, concrete, stone. Stone's the name, right? Concrete isn't old. It's stone. like this stone fountain, just praying, like this nice fountain, you know, and there's a nice wooden gazebo. There's people there talking, and a musician, kind of, you know, like comparably wearing something of like a nicer, as nice of a make as yours. Got a hat out and like just like strumming like their lyre. I think lyres are like this, I think. And you know, just playing music. And next to the gazebo, there's also the notice board. This would be the place where, you know, from traveling, that this would be the place where like news about the town, current events, anybody seeking work would be there as well.
Can Luna do something really quickly?
Go ahead. What would you like to do?
So, I would like Luna to grab a coin. Oh, actually, grab 2 coins. Grab 1
Of
coin.
your own coins?
I
I
They're
hope. Are you
yeah.
trying to steal?
Oh, wait, no. My own coin. My own coin. Or which one's they're all the same, right? No. There's like
So
different.
there's copper, silver,
Okay.
electrum, and gold.
So Luna would like to grab one of their copper coins and then make a wish and throw it in the fountain.
Okay. Do you want that to be like? Is there like with with a purpose? Is there an intention in mind, or is it the like custom? I'm going to make a coin in the fountain.
Yeah, they want to
The
make.
latter.
Yeah, they just want. It's like, oh, a fountain. I want to make a wish of.
Okay.
You know, I hope I meet somebody interesting, or I wish I were to meet interesting people.
Okay. Remind me. Okay, so if you look on your character sheet, there should be a thing called passive perception. What's your passive perception?
¿Dónde mero? Where? Passive perception.
It's not really something you're looking for, but it might be something you notice right now.
Oh. Where can I find the passive perception?
Ooh, it's okay. Tell me what your
passive
did you find
wisdom,
Okay.
passive insight. Is it that one?
Yes.
Okay. Passive wisdom perception is 12.
12. Okay. All right. So you see, like, just as you're lifting up, you see the copper coin you put in glow for just a second, like this, like white. You've never seen this before, but it glows just a little white and then sinks into the water with the other coins.
Interesting.
And you notice you can definitely tell that like it's mostly copper in here. There's maybe like 1 or 2 gold in the fountain as well. Some people must have had a big wish, but for the most part, copper pieces. The gold's not there anymore.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, Luna's just gonna keep walking to the board, see if they can find something to work.
All right. And for this one, how much time are you going to take how much time do you want to devote to looking at the board? Because there's a number of things spread out on the board, and then there's also other stuff. Like if you're looking for something particular, I can give you like a role for that. If you're trying to like describe for me Luna's process at looking at this notice board.
So Luna's wondering if there's any available jobs that include logging. Is that how you lodging?
Oh, that like they come with room and board.
Yeah, with room and board. Or if not, if there's like a job that's near a place that has room and board.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make another investigation check for me.
Okay.
What you roll will determine how much you notice.
18.
18. Awesome. I'm supposed to be bluffing. Ooh.
That was a good roll.
¿Qué fue eso?
Is that good?
Ooh, 18.
18 is good.
Okay,
18 out of 20?
18 is
Yeah,
good.
from a 20. Yes.
So, a notice board does a lot. You invest like the way you are scrounging for the job right now to make sure you're like, let me find the job I want, the good job, room, board, money, knowledge. There's a lot of stuff here. So, what I will give you is I will start small. There are a number of minor jobs on here, like a lost cat, someone looking for like a seam person to like sew some stuff to help do some sewing repairs for them. There's a dishwasher, need for a dishwasher at Generique's, at the tavern, Generique's Tavern and Inn. There's also the next thing. There's an ad on. There's a couple ads on there. One for the general store, also known as the Taurine Buy and Sell. Taurine spelled Torrine, by the way. It's the Atrorian Justice Sale. Talking about how the Atrorian Justice Festival is in 2 weeks. And that for that sale, there's going to be until after the end of the festival, there's going to be a sale at the general store, with a number of things being discounted, including components and like typical adventuring gear, as well as like any number of like some weapons and potions as well that are being sold at the general store are also on sale at during this time. There's another ad on there for the Interhaven Adventurers Guild ad. Based on the ad, you can tell the Interhaven is like the next town over, like further, like closer to the edge of the like border of like Atrorian jurisdiction, like closer to like the forest that's over there and everything. In need of like, if you're strapping, it's like weird language that might be a bit too gendered, but it's
Too gendered.
strong person seeking adventure or and protection, and like it's insurance. This is like a guild of like, be with heroes, be with heroes, and we protect you, small fee, training, blah blah blah, like but worded better than the way my brain is right now. And like details for that would be like, you could ask somebody about it later, but Interhaven would be where you would go to sign up for the Adventurers Guild, and like you can see there's like steady work in Adventurers Guild. But as far as the town itself is concerned, since you're particularly looking for like provisions, and like provisions in like lodging built in, the biggest thing you would see are the next two. There is a current job search for a new lawmaster in the town, a new guard captain, and for a number of guards. It lists position requirements, and that you can get the application at Generique's with the Viscount or one of the Viscount's guards, and as well as the interview process would be going on through the Viscount, who is currently at Generique's as well. The other thing is that there is currently a reconstruction being done on Town Hall, and that brave souls are needed. And it lists that there's going to be like high pay. Let's see if I can, I'm just going to be frank. I need to gab a bit so that I can get my notes together. There we go. Brave souls needed to assist in removing the remaining rubble from the area. Workers will be well compensated, 2 gold per day, and provisions like food and possibly lodging provided for by Niacro Generique of Generique's Tavern and Inn. Any equipment recovered in the reconstruction is worth 8 silver or more. If any remaining, this blows you away. You're like, if any remaining bodies are recovered, reward for those would be 1 gold as well. And any discovery of any new info during this reconstruction and working on the reconstruction and removing rubble could give you up to 5 gold as well. Any questions before I continue? You've hit a high, like indeed you did hit a high DC on this notice board.
Dang. Okay, it's because I was trying to look for a piece of paper so I can write all these things down. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, if you need me to remind you of something later, I can.
Okay,
The
perfect.
basis is that like there you did
There's
hit
a
like,
lot.
where you're noticing I did not expect you to hit 18, and I did hit I put the DC of this of like notices everything at a 17. And yeah, you hit the nail on the head. So yeah, there's like a job search. So I'll give you the end at the end. I'll give you the end right now because I have one more thing at the end. So going in order of most notable to least notable, there's a job search going on for like, well, in my opinion, I would say I'll just go from top to bottom on my list. There's a lawmaster, guard captain, and guards are needed. There's a job search going on, gives you position requirements and stuff. There's town hall reconstruction, and not only will you be paid 2 gold per day like of work, if there's extra incentives of any like information or any like bodies or equipment as well. And then minor jobs on there, a Trojan festival in 2 weeks, and Adventurers Guild in Interhaven.
I go for the reconstruction. Would it be possible to have like one of the minor jobs as well? Like the seam.
I think you don't know that from the notice board, but you can maybe interact with some people and figure out if you can find time in your schedule for both.
Yeah, because I just want. I mean, Luna only wants one of them. They were just imagine Luna mildly interested in. Ooh, I want to do seam. I want to be a seamstress, and then Luna looking back into no, Luna, you need this job. You need money to travel. So you can't, you want to have fun sewing and stuff because you love mending things, but right now you need money for your next trip. So Luna decides on keeping the reconstruction job.
Okay. All right. And I think this, like in this contemplation of like trying to be like this, no, do what you need, not just what you want, what you have fun for. I think this is when you notice in the top right corner of the board, peeking out from under a old piece of papyrus paper, parchment is the word, parchment, just flapping just under, you see a small symbol that seems to be carved under the parchment, talking about authorized usage of the notice board. Would you like to take a closer look?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigation.
I should have said, hey y'all, you should take notes. That's on me. Okay, so this small symbol under here, it's a small, it's carved in, and it looks to be like a cross, but the bottom of the cross is whittled down to a point. That point is edged into what look like a etching of a flame in like a campfire kind of flame. Yeah,
I need
cross.
something
Yeah,
to
cross.
draw this.
I can send you a picture. Yeah, let me send a picture.
Thanks.
I will figure out a way to send. Yeah, so I'll send you the picture in a moment. But yeah, cross. The bottom of the cross is pointed and like to a point, almost like, like how like the edge of a blade is kind of pointed, and that edge is like just above like a small like quick fire drawing. It's not super complicated, this carving, and that fire seems to be like in like a campfire kind of thing. So like the sticks are kind of like crossed, like almost like an asterisk tile.
So it looks like a campfire?
It looks like, it looks similar to a
like
campfire.
The symbol of a campfire.
Similar to a symbol of a campfire. Not quite, but it does look similar. And that cross certainly is weird. Okay, so I'm going to come back to you about, I assume you're going to go to Generiques to seek out for the town hall reconstruction job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll circle back to you in just a moment. All right. Yodar and Jazz. The two of you arrived in Taurine last night at about 8 p.m. after traveling all day in the hot summer sun. So let me start by asking a few questions. So there's currently no temples in Taurine. Did you camp outside or did you stay at Generique's Tavern and Inn?
I think I tried to talk Jazz into staying at the inn and him paying.
That is exactly what happened last night. Yodar and I discussed our living situation for the night, and I somehow was duped into paying for a stay at the tavern. Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
So then, all right. So was it like a double room or did y'all get separate rooms?
Separate rooms.
Separate rooms?
He talks way too much. And to who,
shared a
I
king
don't
bed.
know. He just talks to himself, but he says he's talking to some deity or something. I don't know.
Maybe one
Yeah,
day
that's
that's what
separate
he
rooms.
did.
Yeah. So Generique's Tavern and Inn, this place would have like a number of things. Like you can get double rooms with 2 beds, single rooms, or you can sleep in the basement where there's a couple beds and a couple cots, and the price is lower, but the condition is not great either. But it could manage, and it is the least amount of money.
I feel like I talked Jazz into paying, so I'll take one in the basement, and he'd probably get like a better room.
Yeah, I kind of did that. I waited until Yodar talked himself to sleep, and then I went back up to the inn leader, and I asked him for a better room. But I left Yodar in the basement, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Makes
I'm
sense.
gonna have you deduct.
Okay.
Yeah. So for a room, a cot. So for a cot and a single room, deduct 8 silver.
Okay.
And the next question is, did you all decide, like, I assume you did the figuring out the room situation before you started drinking?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Good answer. Good answer. All right. So how much did you drink? Answer separately.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Yoda.
5.
5?
Tell
5.
the 5.
Would you consider 5 a lot or a moderate amount?
Yeah. Fair to middling.
Okay. So then I need you to make a con save for me. Yodar.
19. 21. Sorry. 19 plus 2, 21.
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah. So yes, you definitely had only 5, and you said, "Let me be nice." You're like, "Let me be nice. I'm a bit
To
tired."
my wallet.
Thanks, Jazz.
Had a nice time. All right, Jazz, how much did you drink?
4. Because
4.
Yodar and I had a competition that I lost. So
You
4 is what it was.
4. Okay. All right. I don't think. Yeah, no, I'll do it. Marcel, make a con save.
I chose on my own accord to stop, but okay, I'll still do a con save.
Yeah, sometimes you quit while you're ahead, and then you hit the wall after. So
Yes.
we'll see.
It was a 13.
13.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and you had the nice room. You had the single.
Yeah.
The technical term for the quality of this room is modest.
Very modest.
Yeah, nice, comfortable bed, a nice stand for a place where you can have a candle and like a little lamp, a little window.
I'm a nice
door
person.
that locks.
I'm a nice person. and I know Yodar has come from a place where he's not used to the niceties of life, so he didn't. I knew he wouldn't mind.
Better than the ground.
Exactly. So I was okay with it.
All right. So, given you're 13,
Mm-hmm.
you slept in a bit. So,
Okay.
you are awoken by a knock on your door.
Okay, I walk to the door.
Housekeeping.
Perfect, just on time. I'm feeling a little head, something. So maybe they brought water. I'm hoping they brought water or something like that.
You want to ask them?
I'll ask them if they have water or something for a headache.
Oh, well, you can get the water downstairs. I'm just housekeeping.
Okay, all right.
Are you? Will you be staying another night?
Not anymore, but thanks. So I go downstairs to get water. Wait,
All right, have a.
Wait.
Yes.
I'm not staying another night. I grab my things, pack it up, and then I head downstairs.
Good answer.
Okay.
Oh, this is a white lip on this mug.
You're drinking on the
Yeah.
job?
I'm drinking water on the job.
All right. Well, I asked for water, so you just lied to me, but that's okay.
Well, this is my water. You see?
Okay. I'm gone. I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Bye.
That's Jeremy.
Yodar,
I do
this-
have standards. I am the
This
clean. I do
small
clean the
man
rooms, of
is
course.
talking to himself downstairs. He's calling me. I'll go now.
My name's Matilda, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. All right. See ya. So I go downstairs with my
Okay.
stuff.
All right. Yodar, you didn't have to. You didn't hang over. You had a good night's sleep. It wasn't super comfortable, but it's not anything you're not used to. It's a cot.
Yeah.
Better
Better
than
than the floor.
accidentally having a rock under you.
Mm.
Yeah. So, you're checking out, right?
Sure.
All right. So, you're gonna have to get in line. There's a bit of a line, about
No.
about 3 or 4 people in line for the concierge. Faye,
Hi.
you've only been working about an hour, so it's like beginning of your shift, but you do have a long shift today. I don't know if you fully remember why you have a full shift, but you have a long shift today and you're off tomorrow. Would you like to see if you remember?
Probably Generic asked me to come in, especially with how the situation is around town. And they trusted me enough and said that I need you to keep down the fort. So it seemed like today was going to be an important day. So
Okay.
I,
So you're like, oh, well, I have a long shift today. Well, it must have been because Generic trusts me.
hopefully, never can read, man.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you're relying on your assumption. Let me make a note.
I'm assuming he asked me to come in. That's all I know, and I'd like to take that as a positive.
Yeah, you're a good worker. You haven't been here too long. What, about a month, right?
About almost.
A month, from glorified door greeter to actual concierge, checking people in and out.
Yeah, in 3 weeks. It's a nice.
Pretty nice. You've seen a lot in this last month, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic around these parts.
Yeah. Speaking of hectic, there's an 8-foot tall person you're dealing with right now. Bald head, broad shouldered. What do you mean I have to pay for the reinforcement of a bed? A reinforced bed? Extra?
Yes, sir. It's a part of our policy that if we make any changes for a single guest, we would have to add it to your bill at the end when you're checking out.
Why wasn't I informed of this when I checked in the room?
I believe it was written in the in the initial receipt you signed at the beginning, in the contract you signed with us when you
Written?
three.
Who reads these things?
You signed on it, so you gave us the sign that you agreed to it, sir.
Damn it! How much do I owe you?
How much are the prices for stuff like this? Would I know?
So
like me?
yeah, so you
Faye,
know,
not Faye. Faye probably
Mhm.
knows. But
yeah. So this had like So this person clearly a strong man.
I'm
They
look-
yeah.
I-
Yeah, so he had a single room, but they gave him a bed reinforcement because he complained about it being like plywood. So that would be like 8 silver plus so 1 gold is how much he owes.
So, sir, it'll be 1 gold.
1 gold. Here's your 1 gold. You see it? You see it? And he puts his hand like close to your. You see this 1 gold?
I would appreciate it if we kept it professional. Thank you.
And then he puts his hand in his coin pouch again, and here's 2 gold, 1 for you two.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for your say at Generic, and I hope we see you again soon. And
Hopefully I will have a boar so that I can spread it for the whole tavern. Strength! And he walks off.
Are me and Jazz witnessing this?
Yes,
like a
that was my
hungover Jazz.
question.
I was about to say,
That was
is
my
is this
question.
me coming in and like seeing? Is this where I'm gonna stay?
So you're totally in line. So yeah, you're totally in line. Good point. Yeah. So Yodar, Jazz, you see this in line. Luna, you see this as you're walking in, and this person, 8 foot, like pale skin, like muscles that like the boom, 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 like all the way down. I don't know what muscles are called. It's just ripped. Like, yeah, biceps, triceps. They got like they have a thing that's covering their chest, but it's technically not a shirt. It's more of like with like legger straps.
It's cropped.
Yeah, like a not even a crop top, like a He-Man style kind of like where the
Okay.
weapons would be. Got the 2 axes on the back, coin pouch, sword on the side, and just strength.
Strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we're in line, and this guy just offered to feed everyone in this room, basically.
Next time.
Next time.
Oh,
Okay.
Luna's thinking to themselves, I hope they're not part of my family.
I was gonna tell Yodar, I was so baffled that I've noticed from the small amount of time I've known Yodar that he somehow is always in a situation where he does not have to pay for anything. This guy's gonna feed him. I gave him drinks yesterday. I, got him a bed. It's just crazy. He's like my lucky charm, sort of.
Sort of.
Yoda, how do you respond?
I tell him to rub my bald head.
For
Oh,
good
man.
luck.
Good luck.
And then I
And this
think
would
that's
And then Luna just listens like,
mhm.
Yeah, and this is
I
a good
did this
point
one.
where I asked Yodar and Jazz. Oh, Yodar, could you go ahead and describe your bald-headed character?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
So I I'm a dwarf, so I'm only like okay. So I'm a dwarf. I'm only like, I don't know, 4'8", around that. Tan, freckled from the sun. I have
Tan as hell, like
tan,
bronzer
yeah,
tan.
tan like bronze, yeah.
Yeah.
Big red beard. Yeah. And I I don't have any like ties for my beard or anything fancy, so it's like just like corks and beer caps, just keeping my hair and my beard tied. Yeah.
Like a knockoff Gimli.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But yeah, that's about my look.
All right. And Jazz, how would you describe your character?
Well, I am an average height half elf with tan skin, like my short bro here, and but we are not related. But you know, I for some reason feel some camaraderie toward him. I have a hat that I used to cover my ears. I try to be as conservative as possible. I don't
What
want
kind
to.
of hat?
It is like a cowboy hat, sort of. If anyone's from Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Not quite
Yeah,
a
only
10
Texas
gallon
has
hat.
cowboy hats.
Not quite a 10-gallon hat,
Texas.
but maybe like a 5-gallon hat. Okay. You know, I'm trying to be inconspicuous. It covers my half elf ears. That's why I wear it. I'm just trying to lay low. But sometimes when I don't want to see Yodar's bald head, I'll take my hat off and put it on him.
Thank you.
So
Is this
He's
one of those
already-
times?
it is one of those times. And I have to talk to the person at the desk soon, so I have to take my hat off anyways.
Yeah,
And,
you're.
and it'll
like-
block Yodar's view as well.
Yeah, so there's like one more person in front of y'all.
Okay.
Let me describe this person. So they are wearing a large cloak, black cloak over them. Like it goes almost like just shy of the floor. Covered, Faye, you can see this with more detail. You can see they have this like high gooseneck on that's like all the way up to like the chin. Like in a thick hooded balaclava over
Delicious.
them, like a thick hooded balaclava gaiter, you know. So it's like the gooseneck is there, and then there's the gaiter is over the gooseneck, and just peeking out, you can see a quaff of salt and pepper hair. So you can only see their eyes right now. The skin you see from those eyes, it's like pale, kind of reddened, papery thin, especially around literally around the eyes. They're red pupilled eyes. Like if I had to they stand out so much that like I don't even need you to roll. It looks like you would swear that this was the kind of person that like in the year 2021 where the players live and I live. No, I live in 3008, but you look like they would need eye drops. You're like this person would be like, dang, they need eye drops.
Hi.
You look high.
Do you want to determine if they're high?
It's
Like an insight check?
Do they want to though?
okay. Let's do an insight check. Let's have fun.
All
Where
right,
do I
insight
go
check.
to- Where do I go to click on this? Insight check.
This is going to be interesting.
11.
What was the result?
11.
11. Not high, but there's something up with the eyes. Like eyes shouldn't be that dry and still be open. And still be able to blink and be comfortable.
Can I do an insight check?
I don't think you see their face. Like from behind, you can't see their face. So I would say that their eyes that are only visible in their face. I don't think you would be able to contribute as part of this insight for the eyes,
you have
unless
my
you want
hat on.
to.
And I have his hat on. Yeah.
And you have his hat on. Unless you do want to like figure out unless you could convince me of some other way, you would be able to maybe do an insight to glean some information about this person.
Can I just tap on their shoulder?
Yes. Would you like to tap on their shoulder?
Yes.
Before they
More like back,
before they start
because aren't
talking?
you like short?
I elbow
they're-
Jazz and I'm like, Jazz.
Can I
Tap them on the
try to
shoulder.
roll to stop him as well? I'm just trying to pay and leave here.
Well, he's asking you now. He's asking you to do it.
No,
Oh,
sir.
okay.
We
Come on, man.
Look, we know his eyes, right? We can't see his eyes, him and I.
Cannot see. Yeah.
Okay.
You're behind him. So.
Okay.
You're
But
really
he,
not getting anything out of Faye because they're keeping a Like they're smiling. the
They're
entire-
professional. They're
Yeah,
professional.
very
Okay,
Which I
yeah.
am not.
Very
So
good.
to me, it's Yodar just wants to poke this guy, this person, for no reason. So no, I don't. No, we're not doing that.
Fine. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Luna,
Go,
you can
Jazz.
definitely see this person from behind, and like the way the cloak is on them, like that's the most Luna can tell from the amount of distance that they are. The most is that like this person has layers under their cloak, like not just a cloak and a shirt and a pants, just
Oh, one pants.
but like
One-
it looks like there's
Multiple
like
pants.
there's like a long sleeve that maybe like multiple layers of clothes. Luna can maybe like I think Luna would conclude that from observation pretty easily. I think Jazz would as well, given Jazz's background. It's just like this person is wearing a lot of clothes under this cloak, and it's summertime in the middle of the day.
Mm.
Faye, you have a customer. This is your customer.
So I have a couple questions. This
Mhm.
person are they checking in or are they leaving?
This is the beginning of the transaction.
Okay.
You have not. This is the first they've come in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to Generics Tavern and Inn. My name is Faye. How can I help you today? Are you looking for a room? Are you looking to eat some food? Are you looking to enjoy some of the more nicer things around our beautiful little town on your way to the big city?
I'm looking for the luxury suite to sleep in the luxury suite.
Oh, wonderful. Well, let me see if the luxury suite is booked and just give me a moment.
It is not. It is not. It is. Well, I'm
My
saying that it
mind
is
is-
not available
It is
because
not
the
available.
Viscount has been staying there for.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I turn around and I assume there's a little wall of small parchments and stuff like that where we put
Yeah, like a little cubby. I think
Yeah,
like maybe like a cubby under, like to the
contract?
side of the desk, like under and to the side. You'd be like, luxury, right? Viscount. Yeah.
I am so sorry, sir. The room is currently reserved by a guest who arrived here a while ago, and it seems like it's going to be reserved for an indefinite time at this moment. Would we be able to interest you in any of our other some of our other rooms in the tavern? Possibly something one step below, like our premier bedrooms.
I just want the luxury suite. Whoever it is can move.
Uh, well, like
Maybe I can speak to them, and I can get them to move.
I that is prohibitively against our policy to allow possible guests to speak to current guests. But if you would like to wait here a moment, I can bring my manager and they can explain to you how the policy works in more extended detail. Literally, in Faye's mind at this point, it is, oh, this is really going to be a long day.
Okay, can I say something as well?
I'm
Okay.
not yet. I'm
Okay,
gonna have
alright,
you
alright,
hold,
alright.
Jazz.
Are
Alright.
we
Maybe
hearing
hold.
this though? Are we hearing all
We're
this?
right
through
behind
Jazz?
him, Yoda.
Okay.
We're right behind
Yeah,
him.
I think you. Yeah, I think you can hear it. This person speaks low, but like you're close enough.
Can I go? They
You're
have
not
a
6
lovely
feet back.
basement.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something similar, but go ahead, Gio. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can hear
let's
this
hold.
too, right?
Let's hold. Yeah. So
Okay.
Luna, what did you say your passive perception is? Is what, a 12?
That's it. Yeah, 12.
12? Yeah. So yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. It's a little lower. Well, like you kind of have to ear hustle a little bit, but yeah, you can hear it. And so that means you definitely all hear the next part. Raise your hand if you speak Undercommon.
Undercommon?
Undercommon, there's a language called Undercommon. It should be in your proficiency in languages section if you can speak it
I've been known to
or
dabble.
understand it.
Where are the
Yep.
proficiencies section?
Languages.
I do not speak.
My man Yodar.
Undercommon. I do not speak Undercommon.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
common?
Undercommon.
Undercommon.
No.
Not speak-
But Luna has has an ability to understand any type of language if they've been listening to a conversation they're having.
Is there an amount of time on that conversation that like for that requirement?
I don't believe there is.
Okay, so in this case, I am gonna have you make a roll for perception. It's gonna be a
Okay.
DC 15.
Okay. I just rolled the perception one. Do I just
Yes.
click on it? 21. Dirty 21.
21. Okay. Were you talking about MindLink?
No, Mind Link is different.
Okay, so you're
I
talking
could show
about,
it to you later. I'll send you the link, I guess, to where it says that.
Yeah. Was this like your background from your background?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the 21, yeah. I can't say you will know the exact thing, but you can get the gist. For those who understand Undercommon, this person curses a curse word that is only said when you hate someone. Like not even like someone, not in the way that you would curse at somebody who gave you a bad deal or didn't give you what you want in customer service. You know, with especially since Undercommon is like a language of trade usually. It's a curse word that you would give somebody that you have known them your whole life and had hated them for at least half.
So me and Yodar look at each other. We just give a little side look. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that curse word, they say, "I'll find you later, Muntasov scum." And you can tell, Faye, you can tell the word Muntasov.
Yes.
You can hear that part.
The smirk fades a little.
Now, if anybody wants to intervene, they can.
Yeah. I can't hold it anymore. I'm like, in Undercommon, I reply, "Hey, fucker."
They whip to turn to face you.
I take my hat back.
I just look up at him, and I'm just like, "Look, man, he's in hospitality. He don't deserve this shit." And then I tell Jazz, "Shoot him in the back."
Okay, so no, I don't do that.
Aw.
But I do want to tell him that I sense that it may be getting a little heated in here. So I want to try to persuade him that, because I stayed in a nice room, nicer room.
Yeah,
so
you
I
had a
could
good
at
sleep,
least,
so you're in a good mood.
yeah, so I could at least say, huh?
Sorry to interrupt for a second, but at this point, Faye has gotten up and they have walked to the back of the room to find Generic.
Okay, the manager, right?
Okay,
We're gonna
Okay,
need that.
and that's fine.
We're gonna
That's
need
fine.
that.
Gotten up and walked away.
that's fine.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Go ahead.
That's fine. I want to continue to persuade this person that even though they can't get the luxury suite, I stayed in a nicer room. Maybe Yodar doesn't know that, but I don't think he cares.
I don't really care.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's a good room.
Yeah.
It was a nice room. All right, it's not bad.
And then
You'll
I
do
just
just
repeat
fine.
myself. I'm like, they have a nice basement.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. See, so do I have to roll for that?
Is that a threat?
I guess I don't have to roll. No, a threat? No.
Dude, that's
No.
definitely a threat for me.
I mean, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I.
What are you, stupid?
I give a little slap to Yodar on his head, and I say, no, it's just. I'm just saying, it's a good room. All the rooms are pretty good here.
All right, Jazz, would you like disadvantage on the persuasion roll, or would you like a higher DC?
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what
Do you want it
any
to
of that means.
be? So the DC I'm thinking of at the moment is like 15 to see if this person is going to come to blows or at least quash it
so I
in
have
some way with you. To see
I have to
like,
roll
if
over
this gets
that.
worse. Yeah,
That's what
you'd
you're
have to
saying.
you'd
Okay.
have to hit 15 or higher, or I can raise it to so with this though, because you are partnered up with someone who is actively threatening this person. And so I can either give in this one, I'm like, I can either raise that DC higher to an amount that I will determine, or
Okay.
I can give you disadvantage on a roll, which means you will take the lower of the two results.
What am I rolling? Which one am I rolling?
It would be persuasion, but
Okay.
don't roll yet. Tell me whether or not you're taking
No, sure.
disadvantage or a higher DC, making it a higher difficulty class. Yes, Lena?
Can I mean, whatever comes out, is there any way then that Luna can use their charisma to see if they can appease the situation and try not to get into a fight?
How would you like to try to maybe help on the side of peace for this situation? Yeah, what does Luna say in this moment before we have any rolls made?
I was wondering if maybe Luna can talk to this person, and either tell them to wait a little longer because there's gonna be like I guess the manager's gonna come and talk to this person, or maybe this person's had like a really bad day and maybe just needs to talk to somebody, and or I don't know, just basically anything that Luna might be able to talk out their way of without there being a huge like fight, because they don't want anybody to get hurt, but also because they want to stay there. And
Okay.
they don't have anywhere else to go, and if this place gets messed up, then they're gonna have to go and try and find somewhere else to live, I mean to stay.
Does Luna say all of that, or is this just like
No, Luna's thinking this. Luna is
this is
thinking
the
all of
intention in
this.
which Luna is speaking?
Yes,
Okay.
this is Luna's thought process at the moment.
Okay, Jazz, make a straight roll. The DC is going to be 15 of persuasion.
Hi.
It is balanced out. It is balanced out enough to, if you get high, it won't get too bad.
All right, I'm okay with that. I'm no pushover. All right, Jazz is quiet and he's tries to avoid confrontation, but he won't take it sitting down. All right, especially with Yodar. Come on. All right, so I'm rolling.
Hang on him, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't know. I got it.
Oh yeah, you keep.
Somebody's got to
one
even
shot
headed
tight.
in this relationship.
Yeah, exactly. So persuasion, you said?
Persuasion, yes.
All right.
During this, I'm talking to Generique, right?
Yeah. They need to hurry
so
up.
you're like on your way to Generique. I'll switch to you in just a moment.
Okay, I was only supposed to roll once or twice.
Once.
It's a 4. It's a 4.
Oof.
Okay, I need to pull up a stat block.
Oh no. Yeah.
Are you sure I can't intervene?
I was hoping they
You
would
have
stall.
already intervened.
They would stall, but okay.
Okay.
Is Genevieve stout?
Generique?
Let's hope.
Stout. I hope so.
So speaking of Generique, normal human, you know this from last night.
Oh, okay.
Faye. Generique, Generique's in the kitchen around this time of day. And you can get to the kitchen from here. So yes, Faye, what do you need? What's up? Someone giving you trouble?
Oh, sorry, me. Yes.
Yes. Someone giving you trouble?
Yeah, so we've had a situation outside. Seems like the gentleman did not understand that one of our rooms were booked, and I believe some commotion picked up when a couple of other guests had to step in. I do have a question in this as AK. Does the tavern have some sort of security that Generique keeps about?
No, not really a security. There's not usually a need for security because there's always like an understanding, and if somebody has difficulty, then Generique can usually handle it, or some other employee right now. But the town is bustling. A new arrivals came in, and like, there's a number of like works and job searches going on. So like it's busy. So other people haven't exactly noticed this interaction yet. But Generique would be the person you would talk to.
Yeah. No, I was just
Investigation.
wondering if, because this is where I'm going to tell Generique, it seems like the situation is getting more heated, and we're going to need to step in to kick some people out of here.
Okay. He like grabs like a towel from the oven. All right, on our way. Let's go to it. Which room was it?
The gentleman was checking in, wanted the luxury suite, and as we both know,
Luxury
there's no point
suite.
staying in there. Told him he couldn't have the luxury suite, and proceeded to. I don't know how to
Threaten.
say this, but he seems to know who I am, and mentioned my hometown, and then
Well, yeah. Let's handle this right away.
Yep.
Ugh, fucking first the Viscount in this shit today. All right. So as you and Generique are walking in, Yodar, this person, he looks you straight in your face, and the eyes that were dry before, they like narrow even more, of like a bit of intent. And I am going to give you one more chance to say something as this person is like zeroing in on you and like looking at you, focusing. This last hurrah before.
I don't say shit. I just mean mug him.
Yeah, you're a monk,
right.
remember?
And this
I
is-
never finished.
All right.
Great.
And as you're both looking at each other, all right, what seems to be the problem here? Somebody who wants to go first? Somebody? You?
We'll let the big man talk.
He turns around and looks at Generique. Yes, I wanted the luxury suite. Well, sir, you won't be staying here today. So you can have a good day. If you'd like to try again tomorrow, we'll see how we feel. But for today, you can have a great day. And there's like some, you can't hear it, but he curses under. There's a curse word under his breath. Looks at Faye like real mean, like hate, and
Faye smiles back.
cloaks out.
Oof.
All right, well that wasn't so bad. Faye, are you going back home tonight? You might want to stay here if someone knows who you are.
No, I'll be fine.
Can I'm we're Yodar and I are here now, in the front. We hear that. I need cash, clearly, because I spent it all. Yodar
I
here.
don't have any.
Yeah, we know. So I offer to, if Faye really wanted to go home, I offer our protection to wherever their home is. As long as we get paid. We need money.
It's up to you, really. I'm fine to go back in my seat and do the rest of this day.
So are you wanting? So you want to finish your shift today?
I can finish my shift. If you want me to
You
go
can finish
home,
your shift.
finish my shift.
All right. Yeah, I know. It's good. It's good to collect. I know you collect the money, especially since it's the twins' birthday tomorrow. It's All right, finish your shift.
Can I turn to, is it Generique? And
Yes.
just apologize for losing my temper and just tell him, I can't stand people who don't appreciate those in the service industry.
A man after my own heart. Free drink for you.
Thank you, sir.
Points at Jazz. How much did you pay for rooms last night?
8 gold, 8 silver. It was 8 silver.
8 silver.
Mm-hmm.
Are you staying another night?
It depends. You got the luxury suite.
Can I
That's
have
a
the
joke. It
basement
was a
again?
joke. It was a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. Ha ha.
Yeah, no, our lovely Viscount is staying in the luxury suite, as well as using my office. If you stay another night, we'll give you the same arrangement that you had last night for free for the next night. Are y'all looking for work, or are you just passing through?
I can look for work. Work? You want to do work?
Yeah, I'm up for anything. So
I saw a notice for finding a cat.
Yeah, old Mildred lost her cat again. Mildred, I didn't even roll my category die.
Mildred.
I remember Mildred.
That's
I like
Lady
that. Mildred.
Mildred reminds me of home for sure. So I like that.
Yeah, it's, that cat's been lost like 3 times in the last week. I think the cat's trying to escape. But that's just between you and me. Anyway,
We'll stay.
you stay another night. You can get some work in. There's reconstruction. There's going to be some reconstruction tomorrow, starting at the town hall site. I don't know if you know this, but like about a month ago, we had like a tragedy. Lost our lawmaster, our guard captain. Some terrible brigands escaped. I think it was fucking weird. It was fucking weird. I don't fully understand what the fuck it was, but the town hall's broken now. So like stone crumbled into rocks type broken. So they're after a month, they're finally working and getting what is it he said? The Viscount said brave souls. So it's 2 gold per day, just like for a day's work if you help out. That's what I say is the top. Unless you're trying to stay in town for longer, seeking like permanent work of like being a guard or a guard captain for Tuarine, you could do that. But I'd say the reconstruction would probably be your best bet. What about you? I like your outfit. Nicer than most people here. Pointing at Luna.
I was about to comment. Are they seeking for a specific amount of people, or would I still be available to work?
I don't think you'll be turned away, and I don't think there'll be as many people as the incentive is trying, if I'm honest. So
Okay.
if you want the work, get it.
I'd like to sign up for the work too, please.
I hope you have a more rough and tumble outfit for the work.
Of course, yes.
All right.
And if you
if
need
head
anything, let me know. I can also do minor stuff.
Okay. I will keep you in mind. You might be exhausted after tomorrow though. Lots of rocks, big rocks, little rocks, breaking rocks.
I like rocks.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
I might not look like it, but I've handled some stuff here and there too. Pretty strong.
All right. Sounds good. Are you staying for the night?
Yes.
Yes.
Luna. What was your name?
Luna.
Luna. I guessed. I could tell by the necklace. I was just gonna call you Luna because I saw a moon.
How intuitive of you.
Sounds good. So, single bed, double bed, cot.
Single bed,
What you
please.
getting? Single bed, private room. Half off.
Oh, thank you.
Half off. So that's gonna be turns to Faye. Faye, that's gonna be 4 silver. Okay. 4 silver for Luna.
Yes, Luna.
Nice. Got
Thank
it.
you, Jan.
All right.
You.
Can Luna wink?
Yeah. Yeah. Generique makes no reaction. but
Dang
like
it.
you could tell he saw the link. All right, I'm gonna keep working on lunch. I'm gonna keep dinner.
Oh, what's for
I
dinner?
lose track of time. I lose track of time. Dinner. So there's a number of things, but I personally am making a pot roast today.
Oh,
That sounds delicious.
very
It
delicious.
Jen, I don't
It
mean
is.
Jen, I don't mean to stop you, but there are also other guests waiting in line.
Oh shit, there's a line.
So
Oh
Right.
yeah.
we're going to exchange recipes. We can do it off and to the side, please.
I'm not giving anybody grandma's recipe. I tell you that much right now. But Faye's right. See, this is why
I've
Faye is
asked
the
multiple times
concierge.
for it, and yeah, no one's ever gonna get it.
Well, thank you so much.
Before I finish the pot roast, Faye, go take a break. Take a break with them. Like,
Okay.
see him outside, show him to the rooms or whatever. I'll handle the desk
I
for a second.
I appreciate you, Jen. Will do.
No problem.
Thank you for the beer, and you have a very lovely basement. I just want you to know that.
Thank you so much.
It is a basement.
It's lovely.
Thank you, Jen, and I tip my hat.
Sorry.
Okay. So you all can like shift away from the concierge desk.
All right.
And you could tell so Generique is gonna take over. So
Mhm.
this is the part where the players interact.
Okay. Hi, Faye. How are you doing? I heard and saw all that stuff going on. How are you? I know you had to keep up that, what is it, like that face that you have to keep up with customer service. It's pretty terrible. I've worked my fair share of customer service jobs and they're never easy.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But my family business was always all about customer service, and we pride ourselves in keeping a professional face. I was caught a little off guard by them seemingly knowing me, but otherwise, I mean, it's another day. We get maybe, hundreds of these people coming through. They either don't know the customs, they don't know how to interact with people. A lot of adventurers end up wandering out for too long. A few marbles get loosened, and I mean, people are unique, people are different, people are extremely colorful. So I take it in stride. But if I ever need help, Generic is always there. Jen is a great boss. He can rattle on for a little too long sometimes,
We could
but
tell.
he's a sweetheart. I think him and the little one over there. What's your name?
Yodar.
Hi,
And,
Yoda.
and sorry to interrupt. Faye, right?
Yeah.
How do I get that free beer?
Let's head over to the tavern, and
Awesome.
I will pour all of y'all a nice little mug of ale. Okay.
I'd appreciate it. I don't really drink ale, but some water would be fine, please.
Absolutely. Water. We also have like juice. Grape juice. Would you be
Mm.
okay with that?
Sure, I'll take grape
Not
juice.
fermented, so it's not wine. So don't
Okay,
be.
perfect.
Oh, I was thinking it was wine. Sorry.
I mean, if you'd like some wine, Yodar, we can
Ale,
figure.
ale is fine.
Ale's fine. All right, perfect. And I take them over to the tavern.
Mhm. You're gonna pour it yourself. You're gonna let the barkeep do it.
I will go and talk to the barkeep, I guess, just as like to because
Yeah, we don't have to role play this. Yeah, you give you tell him the situation, and he's like, he goes to you. All right, so you good?
Yeah.
Can I interrupt? Faye, sorry. I've changed my wine. Wine does sound like excellent.
Wine. You would like some wine?
Yes.
Okay, wine it is.
It quiets the voices.
What's it
All right,
called?
so
What is
so
it?
okay, so wine. Okay, so yeah, you can get that fixed pretty like the barkeep fixes that for y'all, and like you're welcome to have a drink and conversation. And yeah, just
So,
pull the taffy for me.
Okay, cool. So, Faye, how long have you been here? You said that your family does a lot of customer service, but you've worked at this inn for a long time?
not really. I've been here for almost like 3 weeks to a month at this point.
Oh.
I just kind of arrive. I mean, just to describe Faye, I guess, to break a little, but to describe Faye, Faye definitely doesn't look like they are from this area or any other person you've seen around there, this area. They have a naturally olive skin. Their skin tone and texture is very different. The best way I can describe it, because I'm Middle Eastern, is by 2021 standards, is they look very Middle Eastern. Um, but they look like they come from a foreign land. You can't really tell if they are feminine or masculine. They are ambiguous to that extent, but uh, but they do wear a very long flowing gown with uh, like a not it's not a leather, it's like a cloth vest on top somewhat, and it's very well kept, very professional for their job. Uh, but yeah, uh, Faye looks very young. Not sure about everyone's ages, but I would say Faye is probably the youngest out of this group. They are in their, I would say, early 20s, 20, 21 years old, maybe.
Are we saying our ages?
If y'all would.
You want to do an age check? You want to tell your ages?
You
In
don't have to
conversation?
I
reveal
don't
your-
mind.
Oh, okay. But
Tell your ages.
Well, do you guys know your ages?
I am 42.
Okay.
I look good for a dwarf.
actually, my image of Yodar is a 42-year-old man who wanders the woods. So perfect, fucking perfect.
Yeah. I am even 3-0.
Mhm. Do we know what time of the year this is?
Oh yeah, it's
Summer.
it's summer. It's summer.
Oh yeah, you said summer.
Yeah.
Um,
Yodar, you would know the most about, not about the town, like you don't know as much about the town, but you know about, like, in general about this empire, is that, like, some, what's, like, the song says summertime and the living is easy, or at least it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
Because there's, like, a festival coming in 2 weeks, because praising the Aetrorian founder and king of the empire, like former High King Phineas Aetror, long may he reign while he rests in peace. Celebrating the time in which he liberated, he liberated the continent along with along with the great heroes, and that, like, final battle in which Etruria became an empire as is known today. The also known as the Etrurian Justice Festival. Yeah. So yeah, summertime, nice, warm vibes.
Yeah, but do you want to say your age? Or do you
oh,
wanna-
Luna is 21.
21. Oh, okay. So we would be around the same age. Maybe Faye is a bit younger because they are just transitioning from their teenage years.
Mm.
But yeah, yeah. Back to Faye now. Yeah, I've been here for around 3 weeks. The Rowe family has been incredibly gracious in letting me stay at their place, and they introduced me to Jen. And I've been working here. I started out as like a door greeter. I would just say hello to people as they come in
Mhm.
the door, tell them the lay of the land, and then they would go. Um, but as in a few weeks, Jen saw the possibility of me working as a concierge. I'm not the only concierge here, but I do work certain shifts as concierge or as a tour guide in general. Uh, but ever since the incident went down, uh, the entire town has been tense, and a lot of the guests have been very
Mm.
intense, really. So it's
And I
been
was about to ask if you were here during the incident. Were you already working when this
Yeah.
incident happened?
yeah. So the incident happened about a week or two ago.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah, it seems like it. So I assume you heard Jen talk about it. The town hall got burned down to the ground, got blown up.
Oh, wow.
Uh, they have suspects that all got burned down to the ground, got blown up.
Oh, wow.
Uh, they have suspects that they are looking into. Um, the Viscount is here in town. He owns the majority of the farmland around the town, and so he has a huge stake in the town being stable. And so he's down here to kind of make sure that things stay orderly and as smooth as possible. Don't know if it's a success. I'm not really sure how they do things around here, but it seems. I mean, we are without a lawmaster, which seems like it's very important for this town. We're not without a chief of the guard, which basically kept the peace. So it seems like they're looking to get a lot done in a very short amount of time. It's especially important for this town because it's kind of one of the big like hubs to entering the Empire's capital. So it seems like it's very important for everyone that this be maintained and contained really quickly.
And remind me, I'm sorry, I'm new to the town. So is the lawmaster like a judge or like a police, head of the police, or I don't know if you might know.
Yeah, I talked extensively with the lawmaster about once or twice when I first got here, just to make sure that I wasn't a danger to the town or anything, considering
I
the
see.
circumstances of how I arrived here. But they seem to wear many hats. They operate as kind of the mayor / the law authority in the town, especially with a town this small. They kind of just need one figurehead to kind of handle a lot of the issues of farmers having issues with traders or merchants having problems with thieves and stuff like that. So whenever an issue arises, kind of the lawmaster is the one that's there to kind of handle and take care of stuff. The lawmaster, well, was not is, but was extremely intimidating to me. So I kind of tried to stay out of their way.
May they rest in peace.
Yeah. But otherwise, no one has been as intense or as worthy of avoiding as the Viscount. So
Can I ask a question?
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to ask it to Yodar. I don't want to involve myself in the conversation quite yet.
Are you whispering?
Huh?
Are you trying to talk in hushed tones to each other?
To Yodar.
Yeah.
Only because you said that he knows things. He knows the most about the area.
I mean, you both know that like each of you have traveled in your own way for a certain period of time. What Jazz was 5 weeks from
5
north
weeks.
to south, down south to Taurine, and Yodar's been around the block a bit in Solaris for a while before, and like kind of like more recently has hit Etruria territory. But
does he know who the Viscount is?
Do you know who the Viscount is?
I would say yes. I would think so.
Okay. Yeah, Viscount Vlat Agrin.
What is a Viscount? I don't know what that is.
Would you like the DM to put words in your mouth, Yoda?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's one of his gods.
All right, so I'm gonna give an explanation, but I am gonna say that the barkeep interrupts Faye. Hey, Faye, you got to get back to work. I can entertain our guests.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting y'all. And by the way, y'all heard about the Road Twins having a birthday. Y'all have been incredibly nice. So I guess this is officially me inviting y'all to the birthday party. I'll have to get Audric's permission.
Either.
But I am inviting y'all to the birthday party. But yeah, it was super nice meeting y'all. Thank you.
Thank you. Greatly appreciated. And if you want to talk or anything, hit us up. You know where we're staying.
Of course. And barkeep, give them another round. Come on.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
I just
Bless
got
you.
grape juice.
How does they do
Half
that?
off.
How do they do that?
I'll do
How do they
half
do
off.
that?
You're not getting me fired today.
Jen will be fine with
How does
it.
he do that?
It's okay.
All right.
Bye, Faye.
See,
AK check.
So
saw it?
do
Hmm?
we start having a conversation now, Yodar,
Yeah.
Jess,
So
and
let
I
me.
kind of like hello.
So, in fact, I will say like, I think since I'm playing the barkeep right now, I think the barkeep will
okay.
like, you know, the ear hustle of a bartender is top notch.
Quick.
Yeah, I could explain the Viscount. The Viscount is usually like an administrative head. Um, usually of sometimes of noble blood, sometimes of well, not blood, but of noble lineage, or status. Ugh, I know words. I don't drink on the job.
I do.
Status of
Yeah,
no.
he does.
Pours you a little extra in yours.
No, you saw what happened today
Thank you.
because of that. There's almost a fight,
status.
but okay.
I was sober.
Anyway, the Viscount is sort of the person above a lawmaster, takes care of a certain jurisdiction, like has a certain area in which they are in charge of. Some no Etruria has a lot of like paperwork and titles going on. So the Viscount for this area, for Taurine, Braden, and shit, what's the name of that other town? Finnel. I have to write that down. Finnel. These three smaller towns are under the control of the Viscount. Braden and Finnel are kind of like pretty lame. I don't know if you noticed, but like a lot of like farm is around here. So like this farm area and these three like, let's call them residential areas, are under the control of the Viscount. Other larger areas will be control of other people, and it goes all the way up from count to like king. Luna.
Has Luna been to any of these other towns?
You've been to Finnel, but not Braden.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask if I've been to Finnel before.
Yeah, you've been to Finnel.
Okay. Proceed.
Yeah. So yeah, Viscount jurisdiction, great, love to see it. Things usually pretty well. Like the Viscount, I haven't really lived in many other places other than Taurine. I'm kind of one of those second generation Taurine kids, born and raised. But the Viscount, I haven't really, like, until this happened, I've maybe seen him once or twice. A lot of people come through this town, and the Lawmaster, may she rest in peace, Lawmaster Mayor's High South, loved paperwork. She, it was almost like she was made for the job. Almost quite literally. She was kind of noble born herself, and high education of administration, of the administrative body of college in the capital. I know a lot. I've been here. I grew up here, born and raised. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm giving too much information now. Yeah,
I'm getting kind of thirsty. Sorry.
Nobility. Yeah, I'll top you off one more time, and then you'll have to pay.
Okay, thank you.
And offers to give respective drinks for the rest of you. You're muted, Luna.
I said half off, right?
Yes, this one's half off.
Okay.
Well, this one's half off. The next one's half off for all of you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You'll be fine.
Look, Jazz, I'm saving you money.
Thanks. Anyways, so the barkeep just told us that.
Mhm.
Maybe I think you already said this, but what was this? The
Viscount.
Viscount. The Viscount is there because we know that he's there, Viscount, because of the event that happened recently.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because yeah, like, and like you can see the barkeep is like, gets like sadder, like you like visibly like sadder and like lower voices and stuff. And you can tell that like I won't even make you roll for this. This person lost friends. This person
It was
lost
that. It
friends.
was that bad. It was that bad.
Yeah,
this
like
event. Okay.
it wasn't
Like
a lot of people, but
The
it was
Viscount
like
lost
people
friends or the bartender?
Barkeep.
Sorry, the barkeep. Thank you. The barkeep lost friends. Thank you.
Mm.
Slip of the tongue there. Yeah, the barkeep lost friends. Like, yeah, guards, uh, the way the bodies, I shouldn't be telling you this. The way the bodies were just all in front. It was as if they were all like put in a pile to be shown just under light rubble. Um, there might be other people in there, but um, honestly, we're kind of too scared to check.
Why did this happen?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to
Uh,
hear that, Jazz.
Oh,
Don't be so
yeah, sorry, my bad.
insensitive.
Sorry. Sorry.
Do we know the barkeep's name?
Yes, you do. I'm gonna roll again. I don't want another M name. Terrence.
Terrence.
It's the barkeep.
Well,
Nice.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Terrence.
Can
you
I call you
know-
Terry?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Well, Terrence, I'm really sorry that happened. It's hard, especially if you've been here for a long time and these are the people that were close to you. I hope that your grieving process goes well.
I appreciate that. Justice will be served. At least that's what they said.
Hmm.
So
Sorry
Yeah.
about your loss, Terrence. Why did
do
this
you
happen?
mean it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And then I raise my glass.
Okay. Are you okay? So above the table, Jazz, do you actually like? You're like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes.
All
I'm
right,
just,
his voice never sounds like how he means.
I'm just very interested. My mind is racing because you know my character is interested in it.
Okay.
So
Okay. I was like trying to see if I needed you to make a deception check. And see if I
no.
use
Sorry.
my DM
It's-
privilege and roll my physical dice.
Okay. No, I'm just very interested in the happenings right now. So I'm just excited. That's all. I just got excited. My fault.
Yeah, he looks at you. You're not from around here, are you?
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah, you got this air about you of like
Well, that's-
curiosity.
That's Yodar's smell, first of all. But yeah.
They don't have showers in the basement. Okay.
There's showers outside.
Oh shit! Thanks.
He's not going.
No, I'm not.
But yes, I'm just a little curious, Terrence. I'm a worldly person.
Yeah. So there were a couple people that like, you know, we get adventures all the time here. A couple people, they stayed the night before, and someone's child, like they seemed like nice people. Like they stopped an incident about like some goblins who were stealing in the tavern, you know, and like handled the situation themselves. And then there was a situation in which Clark's child had been taken or kind of wandered off, and they couldn't find. They assumed taken, but it was just Sebastian, a half orc who usually stays in the forest. Cool guy, but kind of battle damaged. But unfortunately, he hit the wrong side of the adventurers or some kind of a misunderstanding, and he passed away. But because of that incident, they had to speak with the lawmaster. I don't know everything that happened there, but they didn't come back to the inn, and then they didn't come back here. And then all of a sudden, there was a big rumble and smoke. And some people said they heard like a howl of like a wolf or a dog or something. It gets pretty loud in here, so I heard the rubble break, like the boom, and could see the smoke from outside. So I assume that that group did something. but when we saw them in the morning, they happened to be leaving in the morning, like at dawn, and they ran away and we didn't catch them. Generic really took control of that situation too. um he's really tough, like he's got like all kinds of experience, and pointed right away to like calmed everybody down and handled to get somebody to get word to the Viscount so that order could be restored. Trigvan order could be restored again. Yeah.
So Yodar takes a sip and he kind of just looks at Terrence and he goes, "So Terrence, is there any reason somebody would wear 20 jackets during the summer?"
I hear silence.
Sorry, I think. Can you hear me, Terrence? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
I think
Yeah,
Yodar
you're right in front of me. Of course,
I think Yodar is slurring his words a little bit. Is there? You say a lot of adventurers come through here, but it seemed that the person in front of us causing that commotion seemed out of place a little bit. Is that normal?
Sometimes we get strange people, but people kind of come in all the time, you know. Unfortunately, sometimes people kind of don't get with the program of the like kind things. It's kind of been happening more right now. I feel like maybe I read this book in school and they were saying that there was malice on the wind. You know, if I to be you know, so I'm not just a barkeep. I read books. There was malice on the wind in the Little Hills. So
Do you think it's because of the Lawmaster being gone, or could it have been brought the night of?
I think well, you know, I'm being dramatic with malice on the wind, but yeah, tensions are high here. The Viscount keeps a tight leash. There's for the whole town right now, there's only 10 guards that he kept with him, that he's got with him. So we should maybe not, things have been difficult. So yeah. Anything else? Because I got other people starting to itch.
Yeah, I have one last question, but before I ask this question, I need to ask the DM. So apparently this person who caused the commotion somehow knew Faye, correct?
Yes.
This is to the
said
DM.
Something, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
yeah,
I recognize that?
Yeah, like you could recognize all that hate that was towards Faye, and then Faye said that like it was weird that like, and Generic was very like being like, oh, well, if they know you, so like
okay, all right.
Yeah, you knew.
So I want to ask Terrence. Okay, I understand. You know, you may have adventurers come in time to time, hooligans, but do they usually have that effect on your front desk person?
That will be a first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a first. Anyone else getting any more drinks? This drink will be half off. Legitimately half off. You cannot convince me to give you another free drink.
Take a half off drink.
Okay.
I will not.
I'll just take a water, please.
Okay. Water, 1 copper. Make sure to deduct that from your character sheet.
I'll pay for her 1 copper.
Oh,
or their 1 copper.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Jazz.
You're welcome. Because we're a little group now.
Oh, really? We haven't had a chance to talk, but thank you.
Well, that's why I'm paying for it, so we can talk.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know somebody had to purchase my time, but okay.
That's not what he meant.
Okay, and then between the two,
the offer's taken back. Yodar, go to bed.
It's midday.
I want my half off drink.
Go to bed, Yodar. Day's half off.
Yeah, so between Yodar and Jazz, that's gonna be like a silver between the
Alright.
two of you,
That
like 2 drinks
sounds
like
good.
that for half off and be a silver. Actually, no, it'll be 5 copper because a silver between
Okay.
2 of you would be Drinks aren't that expensive right now. It's only
Okay.
midday.
That's right. Happy hour.
Shower.
All right.
Yeah.
Happy hour.
exactly. Do you hear Faye? They
Yeah,
scream happy
okay.
hour.
They're just
Mm.
Be happy hour.
about a happy hour.
I'm going to fast forward through to the nighttime here, and then we will continue. I will say one thing in the nighttime right now, as like I'm not supposed to, Anyway, I was about to be like, let me tell you what's about to be behind the curtain. Let me just be dramatic. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, Faye, so you're definitely gonna go back home.
It's the end of my
Well,
shift.
back, into your shift. Yeah, you made it. You
I
made it
will
to 10.
I will just leave a little note underneath their doors with the address for the
Party.
farm, and I will head off. Try to find a private area. I know that it's tense, but there aren't a lot of guards, so I'm just gonna go find a private area and do the thing that I usually do every night. And by the time it strikes midnight, I will walk my ass home.
Okay. So midnight, you're walking home. Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Alrighty. This is exciting.
This is exciting.
DM,
I
can I
agree.
do something? DM, can I do something as well after all this?
Yes,
Okay.
if it's quick.
It will be quick. It's just a yes or no, which we could do.
Okay. Perception check. You said 6?
6.
Okay. I need to make a roll.
Oh, okay. God damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's dark. You're kind of shaken. It's been a long day. You're tired.
Yeah, if I can give a little context, for the rest of my shift, I've been thinking about that person that was sitting there, how they know, if I could do something to go find them. When I was doing my usual routine at night, I was trying to devise plans on how to narrow down where they could have gone after they left the hotel. I was a little upset with Jen for sending them away because I was hoping I'd find them in an easy place. And the entire time I'm walking home, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do after the birthday party to track this person down, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're
I don't
definitely
know that
shaken up.
face.
You're definitely shaken up. Not
They
really
know something
paying
very
attention
important
to
to me.
your.
They know
Yeah.
something very, very important to me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, go ahead. What's your quick question? Because I'm going to end on this.
Sure.
I'm going to end the role play part of this on this teaser.
Well, okay. I was gonna just ask if I could follow them.
Stealthily,
Yes.
make a stealth check for me.
Okay. How do I do that? Okay. Sorry. Okay. I got it.
You
I got it.
roll.
You click the
I got it.
button.
I got it. It's 12.
12.
12.
12.
12.
Okay.
Oh, we know if Jazz is going, I'm going too.
No. I no. Or okay, sure. I don't know. It's your decision.
Yeah, I'm totally going.
Okay.
Do either of you say anything to Luna about being stealthily making sure that Faye makes it home?
To
That's
Luna.
a sweet way of putting
No.
it instead of stalking me in the middle of the night.
I am a half elf. I know my half elf people. All right.
Okay.
Luna, make a perception check if they're not going to tell you.
Oh shoot.
I didn't. We didn't tell.
Mm-mm.
No, they did not tell me. Apparently.
You rolled
Yeah.
stealth.
Yeah,
need-
I
do I
rolled
need to
for
do a
stealth
stealth
though.
check?
Oh yeah, make not yet. I'm real quick. Okay, Luna, what's your perception? What is perception?
My passive perception or just to
No,
roll a
actual
perception?
like roll perception.
Okay. Or 12.
12. Okay. What did you say your stealth was, Jazz? The result of your stealth, Jazz?
My roll
Mhm.
was 12 as well.
Okay. Yeah, Luna, if you want to follow, and like, you can.
Okay.
Yodar,
My stealth
you're
was a
trying to-
The whole,
13.
the whole tavern following her.
Karen's rolled a perception check and is now stealthily following Luna.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will allow that. Yodar, are you trying to stealth at all? Are you trying to stealth from Jazz?
Yeah, I'm trying stealth with Jazz.
If he
With
rolls,
Jazz.
okay, go ahead.
Yodar,
Go ahead.
what's your dexterity score?
Dex and stealth or just dexterity? 15.
15. I'm not gonna make you roll. We are close for time. Yeah, you all notice. So the three of you, Scooby Doo, but you notice too late. I have rolled a natural 20, and so now I am going to roll. So I know that this attack definitely hits you, Faye.
Oh no.
And now I'm going to roll damage, and it's going to be 2d4 plus 3. So let me get my 3 4s. You want to hit a shake?
So I have a question. In them,
Uh-huh.
did they see what I did in between?
No.
Okay.
No, they
decided
just
to
saw
follow
you.
the
They
light.
saw you like walking out.
We're
Okay.
trailing from far behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 4 and a 2. So you take, Faye, you take 9 piercing damage as a hooded, cloaked figure in the night
What?
Oh my
stabs
goodness.
you in the gut. You all see this, and that's where we're ending the role play part of this.
Do I change my hit points?
Yes, you will deduct. What did I say? 4
9.
plus 2, 9. Yeah, 9 damage.
Oh my
how
god.
How much do you have
They
left?
dead?
Are you
You have 1 left,
Oh
so
my
you're
god.
still alive. All right, that's been Survivors of Flame. Let's go ahead and
Oh
plug it
god.
up. AK, where can they find you?
They could find me at AKL Moment on most social media apps, all of them basically, and never NGE Chamber for all of the media stuff that I do basically.
All right, Michelle.
You can find me on Twitter as Queen Weave with 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weave. I had just changed it on my name here so you can see it right there. Oh, wait. It
In
has
theory.
only 2. No, you can actually see it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I saw the stream. So 3 E's on Queen and 3 E's on Weave on Twitter. And you can also find Gio and I on Share Club Pod every Friday at 3 p.m. starting our second season in September. But go ahead and listen to our first season. It's anywhere that you can listen to podcasting. Yep. Oh, wait. I didn't say what it was. Share Club Pod. We talk about a bunch of nerdy stuff. So just go ahead and give us a listen. We're running out of time.
Brad, where can they find you?
Find me on Twitter at @thenerdcore_, at the Nerdcore everywhere else on social media, patreon.com/nerdcore. And yeah, that's about it.
And Marcel, if there's a place they can find you or a charity you would like to rep.
I guess you can. There's no place you can find me, but I guess I'll rep the charity Medical Bridges. That's where I work. There you go. Check it out.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
All right. And you can find me at Media Martyr 17, MEDIAMARTYR17. If you're on Twitch, you can go to my profile and hit the link tree on there for all the places I am on the internet. Share Club Pod, like Michelle said, here on Twitch. I will be streaming in two Sundays, as well as Survivors of Flame will be back in 2 weeks, on the 25th at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much. A special thank you to our character artist, Pix Doodles, for the character art that you could see right under me. Beautiful. I
Yes.
fucking loved it. I saw it this morning.
It's beautiful.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yes.
Mwah.
Amazing.
So much love. So yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks, and usually I say on Twitch. Until next time, send good vibes. Out.